I'm going to show you how to get 2 free level 50 characters so that way you can try out the endgame content on some of the other classes that you may be interested in trying. You may have noticed on the character select screen the word Power Pass, which seems to be in a couple different locations. What a Power Pass is going to do is it's going to put a character of your choosing on a quick path to level 50. I'm going to show you how to earn 2 of these, but to use it, just create a character like you normally would and go through the process of locking in the class that you want to play, and then click Power Pass on the bottom of your character select screen, and then you're going to see a pop-up, just hit the use button and you'll be on your way. Once you do this, it's going to seem very similar to starting a normal character, but once you get through the cutscenes into the prologue, you can actually skip the prologue in the top left and you're going to be presented with a few options. Yes, you can just skip straight through to level 50, but if you're interested in some unique rewards like skins and pets, you can actually do a couple additional steps that are going to earn you those. As you can imagine, the prologue section is just going to be the normal prologue that you'd go through when you create a character normally. The next step available to you is going to be the Adventurer's Path. This is actually going to be the longest of the sections, and you're going to have to replay a drastically shorter version of the main story. It shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to an hour. The training area is going to be the next step that you can jump to. This is going to be much shorter and go over some of the basics of gameplay like mounts, pets, and engravings. If you understand all the topics that are going to be listed on the right of your screen, you could just skip through them quickly. Or if you need to, you can actually pay attention and get a quick refresher on some of the more complicated topics in the game. The final section that you can choose to go through is the training room. This is just going to go over some of the basics of combat and combat items. Again, this one is pretty short. Once you play through or skip all of these options, you're going to be thrown into Vern Castle at level 50 with a 250 item level and a solid chunk of silver. Okay, so now you know what a Power Pass is. I'm going to show you how to earn 2 of them. First off, you're going to have to hit level 50 on your main character and then head up to Northvern. You could head straight there after hitting level 50, or if you want, you could just follow the main story quest, which is going to take you there anyways. Once you're in Vern, you're going to have to go through a pretty long series of quests. You're going to work through a zombie mission where eventually you're going to head to the castle and meet Elin, I think is how you pronounce her name. You'll talk to her and then do a few more quests where you just run around talking to people and then report back to her, and she's going to give you Elin's request where you're going to run around Vern again, just talking to multiple others. The reason I'm highlighting this process is because it's actually going to unlock a few of your post 50 activities like chaos dungeons. So if you're interested in doing some of the max level stuff, this is where it's going to start. After this, you're going to be sent to the Adventurers Guild. You're going to get a few more quests where you're just running around talking to a few more people, and then eventually you're going to get a quest that you're going to have to read the bulletin board and the Adventurers Guild. This is going to start a new quest line and then send you over to the Festner Highlands. This is going to be a purple quest line where you're going to end up talking to a frog that turns into a ghost. Then you fight some necromancers and a couple of bosses, eventually returning back to the main story. Once you get back to the main story quest, you're going to be sent into a dungeon where you're going to end up meeting a dragon. After this dungeon, you're going to be able to finally head back to Vern Castle for the quest Elin's Gift. This is going to be the final quest that you're going to need to complete. Once you complete it, go ahead and check your mail in the top left of your screen. You should have your first Power Pass in your inbox. Once you claim it, it's going to be sent into your inventory. Just open up your inventory and then right click it in there. And then after you do that, you're going to want to head back to the character select screen and then go through the process that we had talked about in the beginning. The second Power Pass is going to be a little bit easier than the first one. All you have to do is just use your first Power Pass and go through the sections like we had talked about. Once you're done and you have that first Power Pass used and got through the sections to get your character to 50, you're just going to want to check your mail again for a second Power Pass ticket that you can use on another character. If you're having trouble deciding on the alts that you want to use, I actually have a series covering every class here, so you can check out every class and then decide which ones you want to use your Power Pass on. I hope this was helpful. If it was, don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as check out the Twitch stream down in the description below. My name is Marcus, and thanks for watching.